Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all, wherever it is that you are joining us from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are happy to have you. We hope that you are having an exciting evening and that everything will continue to go great. As we are about to begin another exciting interview. We tell you thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here with us. Tonight is a really exciting interview. It's another fantastic interview that is coming to you live for us to have a conversation with another exciting athlete. As you know, we here at Track and Field Tottenham, we like to have conversation with athletes as we get to know athletes and also as we come on out and have conversation with them and know about them. Tonight, we will definitely be having some exciting conversation. I am excited about this interview tonight because we have another junior record holder in a field event in this aspect of things here with us tonight. But as we go along, we will definitely be seeing and getting to know who it is that we have. Also, tonight with us, we have another admin is here with us tonight. Good night, Xavier. Good night, good night, good night, Xavier. How
Good
are you
night, Latoya. Good
doing?
night, Track and Field fans. I'm doing good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too. It is excitingly to see you. I'm happy that you are here with
Thank
us.
you.
How have it been
Well,
for you?
when you drop my NCAA people, I'm like, come out because I'm a big fan. So not
You
discriminating,
like,
but it's closer to home. So
yeah, definitely. I know it's closer to home for you. I mean, we here at Track and Field Tarnet also love having you when you are able to be here with us. So definitely, we thank you again for being with us. Also, it's been a while. Can I say that it's been a while that your family um has seen you.
thank you.
So definitely, it's good to have you. Also with us tonight, we will also be having with us another person joining us tonight to be a part of this interview, other than, the person that we were speaking with. And as soon as they come along, we will definitely be joining them. But however, until then, let me take the time to introduce to you a our junior discus record holder in none other than Cedricka Williams. Good evening, Miss Williams. How
I'm
are you?
good. How are you?
You're good. That's really good to hear that you're good. We are happy to have you here with us at Track and Field
Good
Totnet.
to be here.
It's good to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. Also, we appreciate you giving us this moment to have a conversation with you, and we appreciate you for representing yourself, representing your schools, and also representing the country, the black, green, and gold. So thank you so much for what you have done so far, and also in advance, thank you so much for what you will do also as you continue to strive for your excellence. So we thank you for being with us. Now, as we start, firstly, I would love for you to tell me about Cedricka Williams, the baby Cedricka coming right up, meaning where are you from, which country you Oh my God. Yes, Cedricka, that's what we're talking about. That's where we start. We want to know about you.
Oh, okay. Um, as you may know, I'm Cedricka Williams. Uh, always a kind person, and so always willing to give lessons, advices. Yeah. I'm from I am from Saint Anne, Ocho. Uh, what did I say? I usually went to Stairtown Primary and then transferred to Otrios Primary. My track life actually started in the third grade, but then I had put it down. But then when I went to Otrios Primary in the sixth grade, I took it up. Actually, I was going to a sports day and they canceled it. And then this coach saw me and he was like, "Do you want to run for the Striders Club?" And I was like, "Yeah." And yeah, that's where I started track and field. So I was a runner in primary school. I was doing exceptionally well. I got recruited by Heidel, and I went there for like a camp. I went on a camp there. Uh, I was running. Unfortunately, I wasn't good as the other girls. They did a thing based on how good you are, whether you get half scholarship or a full scholarship there. I got half, but Homewood was recruiting me as well, and they were offering full. So my mom was like, "You going to Homewood?" And I was like, "Okay." My first day there. No, I went on a visit first. It was it was different from the city. It was different. Um, First day there, I was actually excited and so on until I met the runners. They are really good, really, really good. Um, I was running in class 4, started doing long jump, hurdles, and to me, my coach just didn't think I was that good. To me, I was good, but um, it got to the point where it got to the point where he was like, I need to tighten up. I didn't make it to champs in class 4. Then I said to myself, this is not happening again. So I I started to venture off, and I was like, I haven't tried throwing, so why not? Tried it. First couple weeks it was bad, but then it was terrible. But training going good. My first track meet actually was a Manchester meet. I threw 36 and came first. And then after that, I was like, yes. And I keep going and I keep going and I keep going until I made it to Carifta 2019.
So Cedricka, you just took over all of my interview and
I'm sorry,
just you
but that's
just
how it started.
but ask you one
That's how
question.
it's.
One question, but ask you, Cedricka, and you just give me the whole line. Can you reach a Carifta already?
That's how it started. That's how it started.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, but before we get to Carifta, like that, so I know how you ended up at Homewood. Homewood was offering scholarships. Homewood was offering full scholarships, so you chose Homewood. Is it that you chose Homewood because they were offering you a full scholarship compared to Heidel offering a half scholarship, or you chose Homewood because you felt more at home where Homewood is concerned?
It was because of the scholarship. Cause it
Because they
was
were
that.
offering scholarships. So when you went to Homewood now and now have, you're now meeting the track and field team and meeting persons who you're going to be training with and being with, how was that for you? Is it that you said you felt like you made the right decision to choose Homewood because they were offering that full scholarship? You were okay with all that Homewood comes with now that you are there?
Uh, yes. Yes,
Homewood felt like home.
yeah, in a sense.
I have a question.
Okay. I like that Homewood felt like home.
So,
Go ahead.
just listening to you, Idel Omwood, class 4, that is 11, right? Run about 11, 12, class
Yeah,
4.
11.
So, what was the thought process? Because you seem, even in the background talking to you, you seem timid and shy, but you had it all figured out to know what you wanted and the processes to get it. So it seemed like you have it calculated already, know what was on the table. Um, is it that something that was calculated? Because to me now, you know what the end result would have been, but you're just trying to find the right place to end up.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Because for me, like hearing how the recruiting system is going, a lot of people would be like, what scholarship given from 11, 12, full scholarship, and all of these. It's,
Mhm.
and this is like 5, 6 years ago. So, I mean,
Mhm.
it's been going on. Um, was it for education wise or a blend of track and field and education?
Yeah, it was a blend of track and field and academics.
Okay.
So, Sujiko, so you went to Homewood and you liked Homewood. And because Homewood gives you the blend of track and field and schooling and everything. In high school, what subject area did you feature in high school, and also what was your favorite subject in high school?
Um, I did business. I was mostly in business, but my favorite subject is English. Yeah, I suck at math. So English, I'll get 90s, 80s, 70s. Yeah, but math. But I was mostly in business.
So, do you like math now? A little bit?
No, I try to because it's a part of the world. I tried. I'm not the A plus student. I'm the average, but I have
But,
to put my
but
mind.
not liking maths and you're enjoying. It's about angles. Angles and weight and speed.
Breathe. I know it's crazy. It's crazy,
Dimensions.
but
And you seem like
Angle is not
you
hard.
seem like you're pretty good at showing, so some maths come into play. A
Well,
particular angle.
angles is not hard. It's not. Angles in math is not hard. So
Math is not hard.
There we go.
Angles? I
That's
mean,
hardest. You
angles,
know that's the hardest part of
angles,
math.
but you just said angles is not hard in math, and angles in math is one of the hardest
One of the hardest part
components,
component
one
of
of the
math.
hardest parts, So I don't know. But math is not hard. But you are the English girl, I'm the math girl. I am not the English girl. So I won't beat you. We can agree to disagree and compromise on that one, right? So I won't beat you for that. So while being in high school and being at Homewood is a challenging school when it comes to ISA and girls, boys and girls championship. And they're normally a school that brings out the best in their athletes. We have seen that over the years because they also contribute to who you are some way, somehow, and what you are now, which is a good thing. How was it for you? What was it like for you training in that camp? As you grow and as you move up in the class. I mean, especially when you get to class 2 and class 1. What was that camp like for you?
it was easy. It was. Training was easy because I'm doing what I love. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It was like easy at training around my teammates. It's like it's good to see them cheering on and saying, "Oh, you can do this." Da da da. Uh, in the training camp, training can be hard sometimes as well. It can be frustrating and like when you're not getting certain things, the coaches pressure you and stuff like that. But it works out in the end.
You said when you're not doing something or getting something, the coaches pressure you.
Techniques, yeah.
Do you find that pressure at that time is good for you, or you felt some type of way as it relates to the pressure? Because as you said, your school is one of those schools that challenge the status quo in those times. How do you cope with the pressure of knowing that your school is challenging something or vying for something at ISA Boys and Girls Championships?
Um, Normally, I just take a step back. I take a deep breath. Try to I I try to relax, in a sense, and just listen to what the coach says. Believe in him, and try to train and work to his standard, and then it works out in the end. So.
It works out for you. Okay. Okay. Take us through your year of winning your first medal at ISA Boys and Girls Championships. What was that like for you?
Oh, winning my first medal, it was hmm, how would I say it? It was a sense telling everybody that I'm not worthless, basically. So in class four, as I said before, um, not even the seniors would even say hi because I wasn't performing as well as the other teammates and so forth. So winning my first medal at champs in class three, um, it was telling everyone, "Ha, I did it! Ha, I'm not worthless! Ha, see what I can do, and I'm better than you." Basically.
I like that. To for you to feel and know and have that confidence to can be able to say, yes, you did it.
Mhm.
Then you move up from class three, winning your first medal and continuously climbing the ladder and continuously winning. We saw you represent Jamaica, as you rightfully said earlier, in Carifta. What was that like for you when you rep the black, green, and gold, no longer wearing your maroon and gold, you know, homeward color? You are now away from Jamaica, going out of that country, going out of the island to rep the black, green, and gold. Carrying that weight that the black, green, and gold. I mean, a lot of athletes come on here and say, when they put on the black, green, and gold, it is totally different. Was it that feeling for you?
No. Um, yes, it is different, but in that time winning the medal, I know where I stand and I know if I put my mind to it I can do anything. So yeah, it wasn't really yeah. And even in that time, if I am passing what you said, even in that time I broke the record that was in the Cayman Islands. So
Yeah.
it was I was happy. It was good to know that I can do great things and go further. Mm.
So we know that got that winning that medal here in Jamaica, and then, as you rightfully said, you went to Cayman Islands for Carifta, and you also won, but also won that in record timing. Did that win for you in record timing in Cayman Islands change anything in your mindset or let you see your event differently, let you see yourself differently, or push you any further?
Yes, I got hungrier and I just kept going for the gold. I got hungrier. Yeah. So I got the feeling of winning and I just never stopped, basically.
Interesting. So you have thrown discus, hammer. I think you have thrown the javelin also, if I'm correct. Your face tell it all though, Cedricka. Your face says, I don't like that. So because your face tell it all, tell me about the javelin throw. Tell me about it. What is it? Was it a trial and error, or why did you do it? 'Cause
I only do it out of good heart. I just say, you know what, you want points, you get points, and I do javelin. If it's a win, it's a win. If it's a miss, it's a miss. But you want points, you get points. If I try javelin, I will try other sports just to give points. And I do it for fun.
You say you throw javelin, all right? So we realize you don't like the javelin. You throw shot put.
A hammer. So since college, javelin, shot put, hammer, the weight throw, that's the heavy, short handled
Short
one,
punt. Mm-hmm.
and disc. Yeah,
So, which is your favorite?
discus.
Discus.
Otherwise, from discus, the weight throw. Yeah.
Why the discus though?
Uh, cause during the discus, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. It's not about the event. It's not about the distance. It's more of a. I just throw with my heart and soul with discus. It's just light with me. I don't know. That's
So the
why.
discus throws you and you throws the discus then.
Repeat.
The discus throws you and you throws the discus. So it is a love relationship and not a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, it's a love.
Because you and the javelin is a love-hate relationship. But you and the discus.
Javelin is a hate. I just do it. Oh, I just do it for the team, basically.
Do it for
But
the team.
hammer throw is a love hate. It's a love hate.
So hammer is harder.
It's more technical,
Out
yeah.
of all four, hammer is harder. Understand, understand, understand. Okay. So walk us through when you broke the national junior record. Like you've broken that record. You broke records in the classes, but then it's the national junior record. No, it's no longer a class record, but you have come to the point of breaking the national junior record. What was that like for you? What was that experience for you?
Hmm. Trying to remember. If I can remember it correctly, I didn't even know I did broke it until until they announced it that I did. Yeah.
Cedricka.
I don't remember how it was like. I just knew I was happy. That's all I remember. I
You just
didn't.
knew it. Okay.
Yeah.
So your personal best for the discus currently is 6107,
Hmm.
which you throw this year, correct?
Yes.
So here is what I'm going to say with that 6107. 6107 isn't any baby throw. 6107 isn't any baby thing to for someone to throw. That is what we say big people thing, right? And currently in the world, 6107 puts you, ranks you way up there in the world. Is it something for you, an aspiration? For example, we're in 2025 and we are 3 months away from the World Championship. Does your 6107 give you that joy to say it will put me in the position to go to World Championship this year? How do you feel about that thought space?
Yeah, it gives me that joy to know that I'm not even that far from the pros. Like I'm not far from 65. I'm not far from even 70. It gives me that motivation to to go further.
to go further.
Mhm.
So if it is that you, no, let me backtrack on that question. I'll come back to that question before I go there. So take me through, you said you do all these events for points in terms of the school that you go to. I know that you are in university. So tell us about that in terms of the current university that you are at and what's happening there or what happened there and how is it going?
I'm not currently in a university. I was at a junior college,
Junior college.
graduated. Now I'm like just waiting to transition to Baylor.
Congratulations on Baylor.
Thank you.
Congratulations on choosing Baylor though. When you sat down to choose to where you wanted to go, how hard was that for
It
you? Or choosing Baylor was easy?
it was the minute I visited Baylor, it felt like home actually. I was like, this is the right place. I've already competed here. The environment is good. Everybody, the streets, everyone good. I like the masseuse staff, the training room staff. The coaches are they're like fathers. They're just the best. And yeah, I just feel more what would I say, light once I'm on that campus. I don't know what, but yeah, it was really easy. A lot of people was saying, why didn't you visit other schools? Or I was like, I would waste my time because my heart isn't set there.
You said you would waste your time because your heart wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
good to know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Lati.
It's good to know what you want. So therefore, it makes it easier for you to choose. So I guess that's why you chose not to visit other schools and stuff because your heart, as you said, was always there because of the comfortness and the home feel and family feel that you got from Baylor.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Zivian.
You mentioned junior college. A lot of people might not understand the process or the thought process that you have put into your career and your education. Tell me a little bit about junior college, how competition is, and what's the difference between a junior college and or going directly into Baylor. We had we had greats that'll walk in your footstep. Have we have the Miss Campbell, Veronica Campbell, that went to junior college and transitioned in. What was the thought process going into junior college and knowing what you want to go forward?
Well, coming from high school to transfer to one college, if you don't have the right GPA, you're gonna be in junior college. So my thought process was just get your academics in. Just work on the academics. You're already talented. Just work on the academics so you can go further. That's what was in my mind. And if anything comes big, comes big. That was
Okay.
yeah.
So, um, my next question is, what was competition like in junior college? I know it's ranked a little bit less than what Baylor will bring to the table, but then in junior college, you already be showing more than what Baylor showing. So, what's competition was like? What motivated you stepping in the circle, knowing that, as you said, from character, you just want to win.
Mhm.
I think you're humble, but you're better than the rest. What keep motivating you in junior college, competing?
Um, I knew that I reached this far and I won't back down. No, so I just kept going. I wanted to go to Baylor. I want to be the first generation going into university. I don't want to fail. I don't want, all of that just come to mind, and then it just pushes me. You know.
it bring me back, and you said something important, first generation. We always strive to be the first to do something in our family. What is family support to you, knowing you're away from home? We didn't talk much of how family supported you throughout high school, but what it's like with your family support or your support system.
Uh, my mom prays a lot. She prays for me. My sister has my back financially, and yeah, everyone just cheers me on, and you know, have something motivational to say, and yeah.
Can I tell you that you're a little star in the making? I think Idel missed out when they put you on the track. I think looking back now, Idol is like, huh? What did I do wrong?
Well, I don't miss out, but home would gain.
Yeah.
I don't miss out, but home
You
would
spoke
gain.
about
Big
one thing
time.
though. I just want one more question, Latoya. You spoke about being a team player and garnering points for your team. Is it the same thing like champs where home would need points to win? Your junior college. What's the name of your junior college that you went to? So we have to
Barton, Barton Community College,
what state?
Kansas.
So you're all the way up there, so? Damn.
I know she coming down here.
Yeah, well, we have to shout out to them because they have must been doing something good because I think from it was 2 years in junior college, right?
Yes.
What was your distance going into Martin Junior College?
Uh, 5784.
So the coach up there put on a next 3 meters on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. So is it
Poor
is it
that.
4 meters? Yeah. Is it a competition? I didn't follow much of junior college. I know NCAA. Is it competition where they try to maximize on points because you keep stressing that you do all events just to maximize on points. Is it similar to champs?
Yes, it is. It is.
My question, she said, yes, it is. My question is, tell me about the compare for me. It's a boys and girls championship here in Jamaica, meaning doing field event, or we would say track and field in Jamaica, compared to how it is done overseas. Tell me about that.
Um, some rules are different. The only thing with field events, the awarding system is different here. So when you gather a lot of points, you get your award that you're the top athlete of that central area. And if you, like me, for instance, that through the 61, I got athlete of the year. So that's the difference than Jamaica.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
How many competition per week do you have
Which
though?
which one of the system?
Competition per week? Uh, I really don't.
Okay.
Which
Because
of the
then,
system is more rigorous?
and outdoors. Yeah,
Which of
yeah.
the system is more rigorous to you? Because you have been in both.
None. Basically, everything is the same. It's just the awarding system is different. You know, Jamaica, you go at track meet, you get your medal for coming first. Here, you don't get medal to the major championship. Yeah.
Interesting. So I'm going to ask this question. I'm not sure if you would choose this to answer it. However, a lot of times us fans tend to say, oh, Jamaica system stress out the kids. We overwork them in our system. And then you have another set of fans who thinks that the American system overworks their athletes. Do you concur with that?
Um, what would I say? I haven't been to a university yet, to know the training style. But from junior college, the training is less. In Jamaica, yes, I would train for 1, 2 hours, three max. Here is like 35 minutes or half an hour.
And you get
Yeah, it's not long. And the intensity, to me, the intensity is not like for outdoors. I would train like throwing and stuff like that. Background training, yes, the intensity is high and less for background training, and then in season, the only intensity really is the gym for the throwers. I really don't know about the runners, and it's not as long.
That
so
means me could have, one second, me could have come, a fan come train. Me not do tracking about, me could have come a fan
As,
come.
as I said, if you go university, I don't know about the
all
university.
right. So
No
my
man, the community college thing, me could have try that. Me can't go manage the college thing.
let me ask though, because you stressed on picking up on what you said was your GPA. You need to bring your GPA up, but I mean, I suspect that you brought that GPA up very well because you're going to Baylor, plus the choin. How do you manage both?
Well, basically, I just talk to the teachers. I just put on a brace back, talk to the teachers, go to the tutors. Um, like when I would have homework on a certain date, I do it before and just don't make anything pile up. Because with here, academics, Jamaica get one homework, two homework a week. Here you get 10. So you gotta do the homeworks because that's part of your grade and attend class and make sure you just do your work really. Just have to do your work and be attentive in class.
Any special
And that will help you bring up your grade to even 4.0. So,
what's a GPA? You look like a brains,
and then with
even though
ah,
you don't like maths.
it
Say no more. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer. Yeah,
GPA, it ain't it at three something though. That's it.
that's good enough for tracks that
Yeah,
No,
I would
your
do two still.
brains. Keep that
Yeah,
but
yeah,
balance.
brains.
how you have to balance, how you have to balance that though. Just make sure you when as you come from training, you eat. Don't lie down. Just hit head to the books basically, and then you can lie down.
Do you have any
You
other
just have to sacrifice the books.
Okay, sorry. Do you have any other Jamaicans on your team? Are you the only one up there?
No, yes, I do have Jamaican on my team, but they're runners.
Okay.
Before I had Christopher Young as a Jamaican thrower. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you would have been a little bit at home somewhat also there. So that's okay. Okay. We are now at the big side of things now, right? Because you're a great thrower, I must say. And I want to put this into perspective so we can understand why I say that. You know, you wanted to say something, Tavion?
No, no, no. I'm fine.
Okay. Your personal best, which was thrown just a month ago, actually, into 6107, rank you 42nd in the world currently, while the qualifying mark for the discus to qualify for the world championships is 6450. Is there any thought or any action in play currently to get you to that qualifying mark within the time span?
Look like the internet went out. That's all.
Right.
You're
Sorry,
scared.
guys.
You're scaring the life out of the little girl.
I feel like I am actually. I mean, because
you
that
put you
is
put you, she didn't like maths and you start putting numbers on her. We expect.
no, she gone for true, you know.
but Jamaica and yours.
So guys,
Let me tell you
let
what's
me
going on.
just wait until to see if
Let me tell you what's
she's
going
back.
on, Jamaica.
She's back. 1 second.
So
1 second. She's back. Cedricka, Xavier said I scared you into going away.
No, President
But thanks so much for joining back, though. I know we understand. So what I was saying is the qualifying mark for the 2025 World Championship currently is 64.50. 1 month ago, you, Cedrica, throw your personal best to be 61.07. That 61.07 place you or rank you in the world, not just in Jamaica, but in the world at 42nd highest throw in the world for 2025.
all
And
right,
I'm
Lata.
asking if there is any thought space to bring you or to get you to that qualifying mark. Is that an aspiration of yours for the 2025 season?
yeah, I'm not far away. Um, I still have a lot to work on. I feel like God has His time. I'm just working with His timing. Because if I should tell you, I actually threw 64 in the championship a month ago, but it went outside the sector. So as you can tell, I have like a lot to work on still, and timing wise, yeah. So I'm just waiting, honestly. I just wanted to make sure that people see that I wasn't missing and I could through 61 from long.
Okay, I have a question though. Lata, you jump in the gun. I like processes. Um, so Lata, I was speaking seniors. What about, have you thought about going through the process? Meaning we have World Juniors coming up. I think you still qualify for World Juniors. We have knockout under 23. You're not qualified. She's not qualified for juniors anymore, right?
Yeah, I'm 21 now.
21 now. So you have knockout
Big
under
girl.
big girl. Okay.
You got at
Well,
your big time.
you're at your big time. You have knockout under 23 coming up. You have a few options before World Championship. So is it that you want to go through the process or you just want to go big or go home?
I haven't really thought yet. Because this year, honestly, I wasn't even thinking to go world. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just, because right now I'm even
Joy.
doing summer class. Because I'm just thinking, get to Baylor, train hard, work on whatever I need to work on, and then next year come back bigger, you know? That was my thought.
Guess what? God just make it show 61 and put your hand in the ring.
No, she chose 64. No. What
Listen,
I am
listen.
still stuck. I am still stuck at the fact that you just said you threw 64, but it went outside of the ring,
You
which
want me call
means,
J?
as
Me
you
call
rightfully
J3 for
said,
you know. Me can call
no,
J3 for
no,
you.
of course.
Listen,
As you rightfully said, there is so much, there are more things to work on. But the fact of the matter is, you are able to throw 64, and you're saying to me that you know that that 64 is within your reach now,
Mhm.
and therefore means it just require for you to go back to the drawing board, look at that video for that 64 throw, and correct what needs to be corrected, which means 64 can be thrown tomorrow. And exactly, I am saying that because 64 is the qualifying mark for world championship.
Mhm.
You are not a pro athlete who focuses on the discus every day, meaning it is just what it is only for you. To be able to throw that with the other weights that you have to carry for school is phenomenal. And therefore, I would love for us to get an understanding that if she comes to trial with the 61,
She's winning.
she's still in that variance.
You'll
And
be
if she
winning.
doesn't come to trial, but is is invited, can be invited by J3 to be a part of that world championship team because of that 61 and because of where she's ranked in the world. That's awesome. So I want to just say congratulations to you for manifesting something that you weren't thinking about, for manifesting something that you don't even have the thought in your head about. So I can just, I will be over here waiting for when you are ready
To
to
start.
manifest that black, green, and gold show. Me just a say.
When you get serious, we there wait. Guys seem like you're just having fun. I think I think what I just listening to you speak, I just think you went to a junior college to bring your GPA up to get into Baylor. You weren't showing for Baylor yet. I think they saw the potential and just say, you know what, bring the GPA to that segment there, and we'll come and work for you. But you surpassed what you wanted in 2 years, I suspect, because right now maybe on sponsorship, one stick here as and three that and knock on the door and say, oh, you see? I saw a stick here, a tree that and knock on the door and say, oh, we have a star budding and it's not far fetched. You're a female, you're from Jamaica, and you're changing the status code for a lot of young girls saying that it's possible. You didn't go into you didn't go into a D1 college right off the bat. You work on yourself and you work on the process, and now you're there.
Yeah.
You can you become, I would say, a motivator for a lot of persons. You have paved the way for a lot of persons because a lot of people miss the trick, and I'll tell you, a lot of persons don't understand to get where they want to go because they're just looking at the bigger picture. A lot of persons wouldn't take the risk that you took and go into a junior college and say, I'm going to get there. But kudos to you. Congratulations. When a lot of you say you were coming on the show, and like I started doing my research, I'm like, she's pretty good. I mean, a lot of people don't pay attention to the field, but now you put it out there that this little girl from Nona Ochi can actually throw. So kudos to you. I like to talk to the foundation. You said Trident Track Club, right?
Repeat.
You were Trident Track Club, right?
Yeah, there was.
I'm here. Go ahead. Sorry.
So he was asking if I started at my foundation as Charters Track Club, I think. So yes, that was the answer. I was running for this coach. He started that track club, and yeah.
Okay. So, as I spoke about you being a big thing, I just want to to encourage you once again to know that you are a big thing. You know, I mean, more than you may imagine or realize. Let me use the word realize. Realize, because you are so shy that you don't even realize what you are doing or have done. You know, I mean, 61 and no baby true. May I come back to that? 61 and no baby true. We need you to just get the understanding. I get that in the head. 61 is no baby throw. It is it. You know, I mean, if 61 if 61 brings you to be ranked in 42nd in the world, and you said that you have thrown 64, but it was just not legal because of that, which means it can be corrected. 61 ain't no baby throw. Case in Sport says once the technicalities are sorted out, she will nail the big throws legally. See,
Yeah.
that
Even,
definitely.
even my 61, I was relaxed. Because even in that series, my first round, the first throw was 60. And then I just went faster, but yet still I was relaxed. And I threw 61. And I was like, okay, I know I can do further. And I tried to go a bit harder, and it went like 63, 64. That's what my coach said. But he said it was like outside the sector. So a lot of
So, I
people
mean,
were
it's
like,
just the correction.
yeah, a lot of people were like, you threw like 64. I'm like, no, because it went out. you know?
No, but I mean, the fact that it went out just need a few corrections or some corrections to correct it for it to stay in.
Yeah.
And the fact that it went out shows that it is there and it is possible, you know. So that's the greatest of it all, that it is that 64 is within your reach, and the 64 is indeed possible. And I'm sure 64 is going to come very soon. We will see 64 coming soon, and then good man sharp we'll see 67 climbing and going.
Mhm.
See, she's not me alone says a big thing. Someone says she is a big deal.
Yeah.
Spence would say this is a big a cake, but you know, no. Them say not a them say not a KFC big deal, but a bigger deal, you know. So he's a big deal. He's a big deal. Case in Sports is asking a question. Case in Sports want to know if you will come to national trials this year. We wait to see, right?
Yeah.
We wait to see. We will. It's something that may be in the working on, and who knows, we may just see Cedricka at national trials. And if we don't see her, as I was saying, with that 61 throw, it is even also possible that J3 could invite her too. But Cedricka, under that case though, if you don't come to trials and for say, let's say J3 gives the invitation, is it an invitation that you would accept to go to World Championships this year?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. We're gonna work on that and clap that. That
Yeah.
needs to happen.
But
J3,
as to
J3,
trials,
we need to see Cedrica.
though, I'm not even training. It's a good thing though. Like I've been doing a bit cardio to like stay fit, but I really haven't trained. I took up a disc for a month, so if I do go to trials, it's muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
Mhm.
Understood. So let us see what happens. But even if she don't come to trials 2020 for the 2025 season, we will still be seeing her in the season, or we still be seeing her going over into 2026. And definitely we sure we will continue to see her so that we will get to see her rep the black, green, and gold again as she continues to go. So
I have
you
my,
are now, go ahead, Xavier.
I have my question, and I always ask my junior athletes. Well, you're no junior no more, because you're
It's a
legal.
big deal.
You can have a drink, right? In the states, you can
Yeah,
have a big deal. Um, Track and field or education.
track and field.
so
Uh, track and field.
look like so if me have me Nike person out there, my Adidas person out there, they just you're just buying time for somebody to just show you something at show you an offer.
Really no, actually no.
Okay.
Like I'm doing the smart way out and get a degree, then go professional.
Okay, now you answer the question.
Yeah.
Track and field is the end result, but you have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Okay, interesting. So, Cedrica, before we go, is there anyone you would like to shout out to? Any big ups for anything?
Um, I want to say thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to my family. Thank to all the coaches that helped me back then and now.
Okay. We here at Track and Field Talknet would love to say thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you so much for being who you are. Thank you so much for representing yourself and representing your family, representing the country. We wish you all the best. We hope that you will continue to have a healthy season, a healthy time, and that you will achieve the desires of your heart that you're working towards going for. We are sure we over here, have a new family, and we are before I cut. You're reading it, so I was reading it. So let's just read it. Casey Sport says she's ranked 42nd, but consider that some countries have 4 and 5 athletes in that ranking. And with only 3 spots permissible at the World Championship, she will be further in the true
Yeah,
quota of
cool
athletes.
talks everything. Yeah.
Right. There, we definitely consider it.
So you're taking out two of the U.S. athletes and a couple other countries. So you might rank like maybe 22nd or 23rd because a few countries have a few athletes.
Right, but then based on the quota system, case in sport, J3 could invite her based on the quota system of where she's ranked onto the Jamaican team. If it is a case where the Jamaicans who comes to the national trials have not met the standard or is
So,
not ranked above her
mhm.
in that aspect. So that's a thought space that we are allowing her to recognize because we have now realized that Cedrica just throws for fun and just throw for throw sake and things just happen. She don't realize when she breaks records or when she does exceptionally well in something that she loves so much. Weirdly, I mean, Cedrica, you are one in few athletes that have been on here that you just do it for fun. Others just they know what they are working towards, especially for example, if the qualifying time, as we said, is 64, they know say, okay, yes, when them got the 61, they know that. Unlike Cedrica, she just know that she throw that and it's within that sphere when someone says that to her. She just seems like she's just in her own world and her own space. But yeah, um, but we really are looking out to see you. We know that we will see you once you continue throwing for fun and for the love, because we realize that you throwing for fun makes you so relaxed and you are getting so much out of you when you are so relaxed. So
Yeah.
continue to do what you do, continue to do what you do the way you do it and the way you love it as you continue to better your craft and grow in your craft. And I'm sure we definitely be seeing you back right here again with us. You have now found a new family in Track and Field Tartnet. So we will be sharing for you because anyway, you say now you're gonna bail and you step up in the university story. No, we're gonna see you more often on the TV or on the
I'm
YouTube,
gonna tell
right?
you, Lata, I have a Baylor shirt.
I do.
so, so it's not far fetched.
Already have a Baylor
She
shirt,
have a Baylor shirt.
and I've never been there.
Yeah,
I
she have a
don't go to
Baylor
the
shirt.
school. I already have one, so it make it even easier for me now
Mm-hmm. So
to come
rep.
and write
Yeah.
the right this song. So my TV, I go find you anywhere you is. Case, Case in sports ready for talk to you know. Case in sports said Jamaica has a legacy in throwing on the female side, definitely because you have Daniel Thomas Dodd who have been paving the way and has been holding it strong. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you look at Cedric and Daniel have a body, is it almost a same thing? We can't do that. Is it I mean, you guys body size, is it because of the event that you guys do, why you guys body size? Is it that the event requires a certain body size?
No, really, because the lady that throws 70 skinny, she like, boy, you some. To me, it doesn't have to do with body size. Just basically you being talented or you just doing the technique. Basically, that's what I think. Because I see skinny throwers, I see fat throwers, I see in
Okay.
between, and they do good. Some don't.
Case in
Because
point,
as you were saying in the past, we have Shadi Lawrence, we have Killian Nip, we have Terry Sue Barnett, same world championship. So
yeah, but
Jamaica, and
the
we're
difference,
seeing that Jamaica is
the
is
difference in
moving to the field events also.
the difference I would say is that you are bridging the gap to make young throwers understand that it's possible. Because when Case in Sports will call these names, the younger generation put their won't associate themselves to it. But you have been through it. You've been to Idle Trials. You've been to Omwood. You've been to a young person, class four would say, I gotta try run but can't run. I gotta throw. You understand? And find that
You
niche,
stuck with it.
and you're stuck with it. So I'm happy that you're able to bridge a gap, and in more than one way though, because you might have seen that I want to go to Baylor. Baylor is one of my dream, and a young person might not have gone at the GP or gone at everything that is desired, but there's an alternate route to get where you want to go, and that's the important part of it that I take away from your story is that you were able to find a way. I have a praying mom, and when mother pray,
Yeah, man.
so when mother pray, never praying mother. I can tell you, so when mother pray, no matter what it is, and we leave it on. Mommy always leave it on the altar, and if mommy continue praying, that 65, 65, I'll slip. It's a 65 that you might just wake up tomorrow morning and say, "Remember going at the ring and see if me can throw." Without muscle memory, it might be 65 because it might just be a good day.
It happens sometimes too, like I would just come back off summer break and I throw far. Like, I say, how this happened?
See, there we go. You see, you do it for fun, You just put on your beats and you start sing some song and you just start throw for fun and
Yeah, because
people might.
So,
what I realized
Cedricka
that,
mega wear the Baylor short regular.
yeah, man, no doubt.
So I appreciate you coming on. As Latoya said, you have you have got. I love NCAA. For me, so when them say Jamaican athlete, it hurt my soul when them not say Jamaican athlete. Them a behave like them come from the US. More and them put to identify said this is a Jamaican athlete because
Yeah.
we're moving mountains here, and I tell people if you can conquer the US system, you're world beaters because the best is coming to the US, and if you can beat them, it's like a world championship by itself.
And since a big up and since a big up you,
Uh,
Casey Sports, congratulations on your achievements to date. And he also went ahead to say, you are a great product from Homewood Technical Track Program. We say, people do,
Now me feel like it's a Ormond person just said that, but
I'm very proud.
me want go further than that. Big up Steer Town. When you said that sports day that they cancel, big them up. You see that coach,
no,
you see that coach Otrius
Ocho,
primary, big up Otrius primary because you see 2 years down the line, we have to go put on face down there and the principal will call and say you need to come on careers day because take home without it. We have to start from primary school. So that coach will say, oh, then find a little look in you and put your shoe. Well, it's those where we start. The Ormwood people them always say, big up Ormwood. No, not Ormwood it start. You did have talent before, yeah? Not pay them the mind.
yeah. We have enough talent to get recruited.
The Ormwood people them will come from
A
it.
big thing.
But it's really good though. Like it's really
A
good
big
to
thing.
keep 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 climbing, keep breaking those barriers.
as you said, the discus allow you to float. It's like you're in a different world by itself. Enjoy what you do. The moment you stop enjoying, that's where you realize you're not going far enough. Have fun first and everything else will after. A lot of people forget to have fun and then it become challenging for them. But you're enjoying it, so no doubt.
Don't be a stranger to over here. You found a new family. And definitely we will, as you said, I'm going to build a shirt now more often than ever. So I will make sure, say, the baler shirt that they're well ready for you, ready. And I'll work on the other thing for you so that you can get that. So thank you so much again for being here with us. We are happy to have you.
I will.
Wonderful. Have yourself a good night. So thank you all for being here with us. We are happy that you are able to join us as we, have our conversation with our junior record holder in the Discus. And we continue to speak to athletes as we go along. I mean, 2025 season is a long one. 2025 season is tuning up to be an exciting one, and we are happy that we here at Track and Field Talknet is able to be with us here as we go along. There's so many things happening in the current space right now, and if you are also here and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel and to help us to continue to grow. If you like what we do over here, if you love what we do over here, don't be a stranger to us. Tell a friend to subscribe to Track and Field Talknet right here, where we talk about everything track and field day in, day out. You don't want to miss it. We thank you so much for joining us. Xavier, it was really an honor and a privilege to have you join us tonight. It's been a long while. And also, I will say to you, Xavier, please don't be a stranger. You are already a family. Don't be a stranger. The Memphis staff teach you
You come
walk
close
again,
to home. We have a little NCAA.
I will continue to come in close to home so that you
NCAA
won't be a
star
stranger.
brewing.
I'll continue to come close to home. So join us on Monday, definitely, where we will dissect some things that is happening in the track and field space. Listen, all the things are going in the track and field, whole heap of things. Join us, and definitely you can also will be able to call in or WhatsApp in so that we can have a conversation, because I want to talk. I don't want to be the only one talking to the laptop like me do have, no? Yes, so join us on Monday.
Come like Finsack.
Join us on Monday where we'll have that conversation. Definitely, maybe Xavier, then you can be back because you are about the business part of track and field. So join us on Monday where we'll have the conversation about that. Tonight was really an exciting one, and we are happy that we were able to bring it to you. And just remember, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel,
we might be able to
go
tell
ahead
you where
and
the Queen is
subscribe.
after our season. Join us.
You don't want to miss that one. It's a big thing. The double queen running here in Jamaica on our the double queen running here in Jamaica on our birthday. It's a big thing, definitely. Great Blessed School on the Hill, the maroon and gold. One technical, that is home on, eh?
Again.
Tell no man. It's a really good one. You guys have done well also. One technical, the Great Blessed School on the Hill. You guys have done well, and he's doing well with your athletes. Continue to do that. So thank you so much all for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, wherever it is that you joined us from. We are happy that you were able to be here with us. We are happy that you continue to be here with us as we continue to go along and do what we do best and do what we love here at Track and Field Talknet. Thank you.